Well, we've gotten a lot of the green took care of up there, and we've touched up all the little places on this wall, and we're gonna put, you can see a place right there, I can see it on the camera where we missed. We're gonna put another coat on this wall because of that dark chicken poo color that was on there. But in here we're just gonna put one coat, and we've got this wall all cut in, and we're working on rolling it now. And Philip is our master carpenter, and he's working on filling in this closet and building that closet we talked about right there. And so that's what he's up to. Hey everybody, we got the wall up on this side, and don't that look nicer? We hadn't done this wall, but we are getting some up here, and then I'm gonna hang a curtain for the rest of my closet. I'm debating whether to put one more or not. I may put a half of one and have on the top, and then we're gonna fill this side up here. And now, as you can see, we've got some prettier painted walls over here. And whoop, I got the end of the tripod got this wall painted. And we got these cabinets here. They're still on their dollies because we got to paint the floor in here. But we got this wall painted. I still got just a little bit to paint on this wall, and I've got to patch that hole right there. But it's coming together. It's coming together. And in here, I put the second coat on this wall because it needed it. And we got this all situated, except for I found we missed a spot. We still got to do some more work on the front. And I got all the missed places on that wall. And Rita is going to fill this shelf up here with some stuff, with some candles from our group. She lives local. And I've talked to one other lady about it, but she hadn't got back with me. So, and in any case, so we're getting her done. All right.
You got it?
I got it. Looks like it's a little long on that one.
Yeah. You want me to cut it off some?
Does it look bad?
No, not really. Really need another board down to right there anyway.
Okay.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
Closet's coming together. Now we just gotta figure out about this wall. We pretty much got that wall. Don't that look better? That's gonna make that nasty ass count. Nasty, funky, fungal.
I don't think you're supposed to say that on YouTube.
I know. But it just looks nasty ass, guys. It just looked horrible. Maybe when we get this closed in, it will look good.
Maybe.
Okay, guys. See if it fits, Randy.
All right.
We've tried to make it fit 5 times.
There we go.
Finally fits. Okay. So this is the side that the customers will see.
Yeah, it's gonna be painted too.
Yeah, we're gonna paint it. And then I'm gonna hang a curtain up right there. Who knows what later, but that's what we're gonna do right now.
Guess what? We're fixing to get to go home.
Randy has been belly aching. He says I'm a slave driver.
Since 2:30 this morning.
Which I told you not to do.
I know.
Well, I hadn't done anything to this bottom wall because I may have to break into it to get to my drain pipe. But I did patch the top wall. After we paint it, it'll blend in well, I think. And we got the closet done. And I have to still paint it and whatnot. And, but that looks a lot less fugly.
Time you put a curtain up, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So.
We might trim it out a little bit over there too and run a board down.
Yeah, we're talking about putting a.
I'm gonna put a wide piece of a 1x6.
Or a 2x4. Right down
a 1
there.
1x6 all the way down and sort of face it out.
Something would make that corner look better.
Yep.
All right. So we're going home?
Yes. I'm ready.
You got your nose pointing towards home, haven't you?
I have.
Hey everybody. I'm in my old overalls. When my dad got here today, he said, when we finish painting, we need to finish painting them overalls for you. So anyway, we got the closet built, as you know, and I patched that hole. I'm going to be doing something different with this wall after we decide what we've got to do when it comes to the draining system to get a sink in here. For those of you that might not know, there is a place it looks like it was patched where possibly there was a commode sitting at one time. And so we're going to break into that commode. And then, or break into the commode. We're going to break into that area, chisel into it, and see if there is a pipe. Oh, wouldn't you know, the phone's going to ring. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I said I'd be right back. So anyway, so we may have to break into this wall to get to the bathroom is deeper. My back room is several feet, like maybe 5 or 6 feet or more that way. And so my bathroom drain is in that wall and about 1.5 feet. And so we're not sure exactly what we're going to have to do. So if we can't find a drain here, we may have to break into this wall. So I'm not going to do anything with the lower half of it because I want to put a utility sink right here. And I need sinks in there as well, which means having a drain pipe run along this wall and plop into the drain system. I don't know how we're going to get it going, but we're going to try. And then we're going to put a hot water heater probably in this closet, and that will hook into the system, so we'll have hot water. Anyway, so I'll show you what I've painted so far. We had this, I mean, I wouldn't have picked it if I was picking, but this is the back room where customers will not come. Predominantly, we will have the soap classes back here, but this little nook, you know, it's not that noticeable. And this material was free and back there, and so I used it. And I've painted it, and after it gets a second coat, it'll look pretty good. And then I patched that wall, the hole in the wall, with what I had, which was a piece of this left over, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall later. So in any case, so this is what we've done so far. Now it looks sort of mingly right now, but that's because part of the paint's real wet. I just painted that. And then the landlord's going to come and replace these, and I hope he don't mess up my paint job. Anyway, so and then we still got to paint that. That's what it looked like before, and I got to paint this. So we're cooking with gas, and I got these moved in here, and I got all of this moved in here by myself with my dollies before my dad got here. I got all that moved in, and now we're checking for any mist spots on the walls, and Dad is helping me today. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi to who?
Say hi to YouTube.
To the world.
Yes, say hi to the world, Daddy.
Hi to the world.
All right. So we're working on this, and we're thinking about painting that door and the facing of that door brick red or some similar red whatever we paint the outside of the building with. But we think we're going to just camouflage all this with just this cream color.
You want to make sure you let them watch me paint your building.
I know. I told him the first thing you said when you got here was, I did. Here, Daddy. See if they get a good view.
No, you need to go back further. Let me turn it around and you go back further. I guess that'll pick up. Your pants are kind of faded.
Yeah, I'm painted. I'm painted all over.
That's supposed to be, you're supposed to be a professional painter.
No, I'm a professional painter's daughter. Anyway, and we're gonna put hardwood on the floor of that and everything. But now Daddy's fixing to get up there and start painting. We got to paint this and make it not green no more. All right, say bye for the moment, Daddy.
Bye-bye.
I don't know if y'all guys remember, and I got so engrossed in doing it that I forgot to go get the video camera. But we had these fugly old lights up here that didn't work and had been disconnected from electricity. And so we got those off. And now we're gonna go take lunch. It's looking good. Ta-da! There we go. Now you can see when you walk in the door, this is how much room I'm gonna have. So, I gotta feel it now. We're going to go buy the paint. I'm gonna try to video it. Daddy.
Yes.
I said, what do you think about going to Taco Bell for something to eat? And you said that you like Taco Bell, and you wanted to know if we was going in to eat, and I said yes. And what did you say to me?
I said I've been with tramps before.
He called me a tramp. Now, just because I'm wearing some dirty clothes here, it's got a little paint on it. Just because I've had them on for the whole time I've worked down there and hadn't washed them.
You just stand them up in the corner.
And I just what I do. I just stand them up in the corner and I go, all right, I'll put you back on when I come back. I just don't know what I'm going to do with you, Daddy. We're going to Taco Bell. There's McDonald's. We're going to Taco Bell. And then we're going to go get some paint, right?
Yep.
We're going to get, where's my list? There's my list. That's my chicken scratch. Oh, there you can see it. We're getting an 8-foot 2x6 from Lowe's, 3 gallons of floor paint from Walmart because we think they'll be cheaper, a gallon of Kiehl's, 1 can of foam to fill up the holes, and hopefully 1 box of flooring. I may not be able to find that cheap enough where we're going. I may have to go to Dixie Salvage, and I bet they ain't open today. And I got the dimensions of my floor wrote down there. So, there's Taco Bell, Daddy. Are we going to turn around and go back?
I like turning around.
I like turning around too, Daddy. People think that you just missed your turn, but really what it is, Daddy, is we enjoy turning around. You know, I mean, it's a pastime, right? It's like a hobby. It makes driving more enjoyable.
Get to burn a little more gas.
There you go. This is the Chinese restaurant that never did take off. It was open for just a few months, wasn't it? And they built it and redid it for a year before they opened, and then they were just open for about 2 months. It's sad.
I was afraid. I didn't know the people, and I thought I might get left holding the bag. I didn't know.
Well, I heard that they was real hard to work for. They wanted everything for free.
That's what I feel.
That's what everybody told me that worked for them. All right, we'll bring you back in when we get to McDonald's. I mean, Walmart. That's awful dark, but I think it'll dry slightly lighter. Do you think? the kills that you have over there, there's 2 gallons, but they've been beat up real bad. Do you have any more? I think that'll be good. The color of dirt. Okay, so now we're picking out the different foams.
Big gap filler.
Big gap filler? That's what I need's the big gap filler.
Yeah, I guess it is. Then let's see what the other one is.
Window and door.
No, that would be too slow.
The other one says pest block.
Yeah, you can. No, it don't expand so far.
Oh, okay.
You know, this big gap filler is what you want.
Yeah, this says gaps and cracks, and this says big gaps, and I think that's what I need. All right. $3.67. That stuff used to be a lot more expensive than that, Daddy.
Maybe right somewhere else.
All right. They had 2 gallons. They had got 2 gallons of kills over there, but they had been beat up really, really bad. I suppose I could pour the paint over into one of them empty gallons.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. We'll wash it out and dry it out.
All right, well, let's do that, Daddy.
What
That
was
way,
this?
2 quarts will cost me the same price as one of those gallons.
2 quarts is half a gallon.
Yeah, let's go over there and do that. Say, Duck Dynasty. It's up here, Daddy. You decide which one you think's the least beat up. He did a scanner on it, and they ain't got no more than these 2. I think that one looks the least beat up. That one's got one here, but it's got a big one over there.
When you open that,
It spurred out at you. That's what I told him. All right. All right, I'm gonna put them 2 little ones. They go right here. There we go. Okay, so now we got to go to Lowe's. Okay, the stuff at Walmart was $105, and that is $11.45. And the little guy, or the real nice guy, took it to the cash register to wait on me. And I saw these cedar boards, and I think this is what we're looking for to go on the thing. It's $30.32 for a big old long one, which is probably the most economical way to buy it. It's $23.85 for skinnier, but some of them are the same length. So, but I like that rough texture, but some of them are smooth. It may be one side's smooth and one side's rough. So we'll see. But that's what I'm wanting to put on the outside of the bar. Okay, if you guys remember, I talked about putting down some wood flooring in the display windows, and there is some prices. I'm not too fond of those colors, but now I like this color pretty good. It may be the $23.78. I think I'll get by with one box, but I'm gonna have to wait and ask the guy. I don't want to pay $27.66. Now this is nice. On sale, $21.22. Yeah, $21.22. And I like that color. That's nice. So that might be a thing to do right there. Here's some for $21.14. Hey, Diddy. They're going to get me a salesman. Okay, guys. I had thought that a 1x6 would be cheaper than a 2x6, but not so. A 2x6 is $4.68. And this little booger was $11 and something. I just don't understand that, Daddy.
well, that's what it is.
All right, so we're gonna get one of these instead, but I gotta help you, so I gotta put the camera down, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Is it straight or is it warped? It looks straight to me, but it looks like it has a little bit of a warp to the tip.
That'll pull in if you use the side of the pipe. It's straight this way.
Flip it over the other way. Let's see the other side. That's the best side. I like all that prettiness. It's a shame we're gonna paint it. Can you get it?
Yes.
All right, so I learned me a lesson. And we checked out the wood on the back. We checked out the wood for the floor on that thing. And they say it's gonna take 2 boxes. So if it's gonna take 2 boxes, I've decided to wait and look at what they got at Dixie Salvage. Okay, I've got my 2x6 here, and you can see how it looks, but we have the problem of the fact that there's a 2x4 right there that we can't move. So I'm gonna cut it to fit right below the 2x4 and then make it flush with this wall, or this 2x4, and that'll look nice right there. So I've already marked it, so now I'm gonna go cut it. Okay, I've got it laid up there. Now we'll see if I can get a screw in it. I think you'll be able to see better that way. One down. Oh. Yeah, I think it was returned, it was set on reverse. Okay. Learning this new power driver. There we go. All right, I gotta get a ladder and put one up there, but let me show you my progress here. Okay, now that looks nicer. Put some paint on it, and that'll have a nice finish for, so it don't look so, you know. And we'll hang a curtain up there, and I may go back in and get another one of these 2x6s and cap this wall right here off with it. I don't know if I can do that because I got that unlevel spot, but this would look nice if it was capped. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can come up with. All right, so I'm still working. My daddy's went home. He got to get home before dark. And because he don't drive well at night, so I have to get him home before dark, and it's getting dusty out there, so I sent him home. So I'm gonna stay working, and we'll keep you right here with me. Okay, I wanna show you a little trick us painter folks use. And when I went to lunch, I dumped my Whiz-It roller, so it's a little extra heavy with paint. But you can take one of these Whiz-It rollers, and paint something like this. And then you can take your paintbrush and scrape it off to where there's not a lot of paint on it. And then just glide it down, just feather it down, and there you go. It has a smooth finish, but it's a lot faster than rolling it with a brush. Rolling it with a brush. We're painting it with a brush. So, and that gives it a brush look. Painting my cut in there on the bottom where I couldn't roll all the way down or I'd hit the floor. And then I'm just smoothing it up. And there you go. Now if you was doing this in your house, you'd fill your holes. But this is the back room. So I'm going to just poke a little paint in there, smooth it out. It'll drip, so I'm feathering it, trying to get all the excess out, and there we go. And let me back you up. Oh, I don't even know if y'all could see that screw hole I was working on. There you go. I just poked some paint in it. So now that looks nicer. And that'll be good. See, I need to do something here too. If I'd thought of it, I think I'd have bought another one for this wall, but I don't know exactly how to fix it, so I'll ponder that one. Okay, now cut me this piece of trim right here. It's one of these boards, and it fits, but this board's off the wall. I don't think these screws are going to work. I'm going to have to go get some bigger screws. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is there's a crack here. This board is not firmly attached to the wall. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to help it none, but I'm going to try. Nothing there. That may be why it's not attached to the wall now. There's two nails put in right here and bent over, which I've got to take out. Let me see if I put a screw in here, if that would... buildings, is you never know when you're going to hit wood. And now they don't want to come out. I'm just going to paint over them and go on. So anyway, so now let's put this in. We've got this more flush and hope that we hit something. I don't have a lot of faith. I don't think I hit much, but it was enough, maybe. Now let's see, this board is kicked out. I don't know if there's anything to attach to. We can try. Yep. Okay, that brought that board where it's more flush. And then this is what I learned to do first. My daddy taught me how to caulk. And if I want to blend this in where it almost don't show that I patched it, although these ain't helping none. But when I paint them, it'll be halfway decent. So let's see. There'll be bookcases and shelves and stuff built here, and people really will not be looking that much at the floor. I couldn't get the screw to go in, flush, but this will do. That's pretty decent. I can feel cold air coming through here, but we bought that bottle of foam to patch these holes, so we'll do that, but I'll probably wait because I bought that bottle, but once you get to using it, you've got to do all of your places at one time, and I'm not sure if there's any places back there in the other room. I don't remember there being. So I might go ahead and do those. It wasn't that expensive. I could buy another bottle. Okay, so we got that took care of. I'll have to come and put another coat on that though. I know, it could look better. Okay, so I'm filling gaps. Okay, now this sticks out. Don't get it on you when it's wet. Whatever you do not get it on you when it's wet. But when it dries, you can just cut it and shape it to suit you. So, we got that crack took care of. Oh. I thought that might stick that down, but it's not. Oh well. And there's our two holes. And as you see, it sticks out, but tomorrow it'll be just like styrofoam. And I'll be able to just wipe it off and cut it off, make it nice and pretty. All right, it's about 8:30 at night, and I just got done. Still got to figure out what we're going to put on that floor. I may give up and just stick carpet on it. It's going to be the dickens to get this cut to where I could put hardwood floor on there. But in any case, I got a piece of white carpet back there. I suppose I could get a prettier, I could get another shade of carpet. But I did not like what they had in prices I could afford, and they said I'd have to have 2 boxes to do this little area, and I thought I could get away with 1 box. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I got all of this white now. Used to be green. I don't think it's gonna have to have any more work done on it, but we'll see. Now we still see the green through the door because we're gonna paint it red, but we primed it with some white, or this creamy color. Got the lice coat on all of this and whatnot. This stuff here, you can see it's just drying like foam. I'm gonna get a brand new X-Acto knife blade or whatever and cut this and make it right, make it level with the wall. That's what I did right here. Oh, and I got to put another coat on that when I do it too, on that piece of trim. And I really need to get them 2 nails out of there. I don't know what that's all about. But in any case, we'll cut that. I bought the kills to kill the ceiling, so I got to do that. But the walls are done. Woohoo! The walls are done. Yay! I have got chronic chapped lips from being on the roof. Sorry about that. And here I found some holes down there I patched. Got the second coat on the closet. Looks pretty decent for particle board. The part that'll really show to the customers is nicer board. And I got the second coat on the 2x6, so I gotta get my curtain up. I haven't decided what to do about this door. But in any case, and then I had air leaks right here, so I filled those. I'll get the X-Acto knife a hold of that tomorrow too. And whatnot, and I missed one, but it only goes into the back room, but still. But in any case, I got everything piled up in here because we're going to paint in here first. So as soon as I can get the ceiling done, get what little teeny tiny little finishing things needs to be done in here, I am painting this floor. And I cannot wait. And as you know, we got brown, the color of dirt. All right, so I'm going home. I hope you have a wonderful new year. 2014, Soapy Bubbles. Okay, today is day 3, and Michael is rolling keels, oil-based keels, on the ceiling to cover up our brown spots, and then we're going to go back over it with white ceiling paint. And that is what Michael is doing today. And I'm fixing to start scrubbing the floors and getting them ready for painting. Okay guys, Michael's still working on the ceiling, and what I'm doing is scraping the floor. I'm using this handy little tool that's like a hoe that's been flattened by a train. And you just take it So that's what I'm doing now, and then we're gonna try to get the floor painted. Okay, everybody, I've scraped the floor, and now I'm sweeping away from the baseboards with this broom, and then I've got one of those push brooms, and I'm gonna sweep and sweep and sweep and sweep and sweep and sweep. Somebody's knocking on the other side of the door of the wall until we get all of this cleaned up. And Michael has been painting the ceilings, getting rid of the brown, and we need to give him applause. There's an area, Michael. There's an area. Hadn't had a coat yet. Yeah.
I ain't done this side yet.
Oh, you hadn't done this side yet? All right, well, we ain't never gonna get the ceiling paint on there. We got to put it in high gear, Michael. Did you hear him go? All right, so we're gonna keep on at it. Well, I've scraped and scraped and swept and swept, and I ain't nowhere near through. But look at all that. Do y'all remember what we got off the first couple of days? Remember when we took that carpet up? Yeah, and now we're getting another pile. The dirt just keeps coming around here. All right, sweep you up that and that thing. I swept it from here back the first time. I swept all around the edges, and I swept it towards the middle. Now I swept it the first time, but I'm gonna have to sweep it again. And that's what I know about that. Well, we got pile number 2. There she is. Go ahead and scoop some of that up. We're fanning it so much. With that little broom. Alright, we'll take that amount. I've been working down here 3 days straight, and whoo, am I wore out. But pretty much the painting is done. We're working on the ceiling today. Yeah, we're getting the painting on the floor done today. And a gentleman came by today to talk to me about putting bakery goods in here. That would complement well with my free coffee. And I don't know if that'll come through or not, we'll see. And also put some antiques in, and so I'm excited about that. And so anyway, oh, and the sewer people came, and they looked at the floor plan and the places where I thought there might be drains, and they actually have blueprints of the septic, all the septic pipes that's in this building. Can you imagine? This is like in the 50s or 40s when this thing was built. Might have been older. So anyway, so I'm really excited about that. So the guy's gonna come tomorrow, and he's going to, Monday, or is it tomorrow?
It's Monday.
Monday. The guy's gonna come Monday, and he is going to, he's going to come and and tell us exactly where there are sewer pipes that I can get into and where there's not. So I'm really excited about that. And then I got my city license. I'll show them to you. They're in the car. And I got those in the mail. I paid my fine, or my fee, and everything. And so, I've got in touch with the city about having the beer tasting. The state of Alabama said that I didn't have to have a liquor license if I was giving it away. And the city is my last person to talk to, so I'm going to talk to them, but the guy was out of the office today. Nobody's in their office today that I need to talk to. So anyway, I'm supposed to call back tomorrow to find out if I'm able to have a beer tasting night and a wine tasting night. So we will see. Okay, I've got red on my floor right here. Hope you can hear me for the car noises. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the floor out here with the brown. Or I should say paint the sidewalk out here. Looks like it's covering really good. And I'm going to do that all the way across, and then I'm going to roll it. Now I just got to make it meet in the middle. holes. I got some big holes right here. All right, now we'll take our roller It has just turned cold as blue blazes. I have had chronic chapped lips and a nose that has been red and irritated and mad at me. There we go, guys. Wet paint. Okay, now I can shut out the cold. And lock the door. So, that's gonna look good out there. And so now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut in the walls. So, and this stuff seems to be soaking in really good and covering really good. And I decided to go with the color of dirt. I worked, me and my dad, sometimes he'd hire me to help him on a job. And we worked for this lady. And she had a brown car. She had brown carpet. And she painted her house brown. She had painted her porch brown. And we was painting that. And so everything she painted or that you walked on or had to maintain, she said, I make it the color of dirt. She said, and then everything looks nicer longer. And it's not as easy, not as hard to upkeep. So I'm I'm gonna see if the color of dirt works as well for me as it did her. So there you have it. We are painting the floor. Lord, these allergies, this cold weather. I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for summer. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, I've got some of it rolled. It's looking real nice. I got a satin finish, so it's not too glossy. Because I had all these imperfections. I'm literally painting over 30-year-old carpet glue. There wasn't no getting it up, not unless I wanted to hire one of them sanders. And then I don't know what that would cost in sandpaper alone to try to get those terrible stuff up. And I definitely was not going to mess with any chemicals to try to get it up. I'd be broke out all over. So, I'm going to just believe it's going to look like a nice design on the floor, all the swirls and whatnot. I'll be so glad when this is done. Chocolate. Don't that look good? That's looking good, and you know it, guys. Yep. That's a picture right there. There we go. Now when we get something on the display cabinet wall floor, we'll be cooking with gas. Okay, we've got that section. I've cut into there, and I've cut into there. So now I'm gonna start rolling that. And yes, it's gonna take forever. Okay, guys. We are coming up brown. Chocolate and cream. Isn't that right, Randy?
I suppose.
Coffee and cream. Here we go. I've got the cut-in done. I'm stopping right there because we got to move all that well, one of them words I can't pronounce. Anyway, and we got just a little bit left. I put a coat on there because we got quite a bit of white paint on there and I wanted it to be double coated on top of it. So, there we are. Well, we're getting close. We just got a little bit left. Expert roller here.
I used to do this for a living.
Yep. So you're making your way back to me now.
Now let's go over here.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd fix yourself over there in the corner, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't want that.
Yeah, you'd be stuck in the corner and wouldn't be able to get out.
I'd have to walk on your wet paint.
Yeah, we can't have that. Okay, guys, I don't know if y'all remember, and I'm not sure if I videoed it or talked about it, but my electricity, this main just popped off. And it's warm right now. Not this, yeah. And so anyway, they've ordered new ones, and they're gonna replace this main. And they've, got this new central air and heat unit, and it's pulling a lot more power maybe, or it's just that these are old and need to be replaced. I don't know. But in any case, he brought an electrician, the owner did, and they poked around in there and decided what needed to happen. And so tomorrow, hopefully, they're going to come and the part will be in. They've ordered it, and they're going to replace this main. I know it's this, and we'll see, because all of a sudden my electricity, the whole place would just pop off. 2 or 3 times it happened over the past few days. So maybe that'll fix that. All right, we are doing the last little section of the front room. You know what this means, don't you? After this cures, I'll start being able to put things in here. We'll be able to put in our soap racks and start building things and putting our counters in. I'm so excited, Randy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Me too. I'll get my Saturdays off and go fishing.
No more helping this old girl.
I'll be done.
He says, I'll be out of here.
Feel them
You won't
crappy a biting.
You won't be helping me build things in the wood shop.
I'm even gonna get done with everything.
When you get done with everything.
Working.
There it is. Drum roll.
Yay!
There's it looks all gobby right there. You know I'm gonna complain. Let's see what they think. Yeah. Gotta fix it.
Okay.
Hang on, we gotta get the full. Oh yeah. We're cooking with gas
Drove
now.
all the way from Ohio, and she makes me come down here and work.
Well, I was getting nowhere fast by myself.